What to do if you're sued on a debt. Brought to you by yourlegallegup.com, your advantage if you're being sued by debt collectors. In this video, we discuss the first steps you should take if you find out that you're being sued on a debt. It's a pretty brief video because it introduces a new product we've just come out with that will help you do it all, and there's more information on the site about all this. Notice that we said if you find out that you're being sued on a debt. There are lots of ways you can find out you're being sued, and not all of them call for any action on your part. On the other hand, if you do get properly served with a summons and suit, you must respond or they'll win right off the bat. You'll lose. It isn't always clear whether you've been served or not, though. We'll start with the obvious. If a guy walks up to you and says, "Are you John Doe?" and you say, "Yes," and he hands you a summons, you've been served. On the other hand, if you go online and see a case number with your name on it, or if you get a post-it note on your front door saying, "Call me so we can give you a summons," you haven't been served. Between those two extremes, there are a lot of possibilities, a lot of gray areas. Your first job when learning that you're being sued is to find out whether you've been served. Until you are served, the court has no power over you. We never suggest that you do anything to make service easier for them, for the process server, or for the debt collector. If there's a post-it saying, "Call the sheriff," we suggest not calling the sheriff. And in any other situation, you have no obligation to make their job easier, but remember, if they actually try to hand it to you, you've been served whether you take the suit or not. So don't try to play that kind of game with them. We also do not suggest going to the court or in any way letting them know, the court know, that you know you've been sued. Sometimes that constructive knowledge, as they say, on your part can waive or let go the requirement of service. Now, if you find out that you've been sued but you haven't been served, you will want to look up your case in the court records to make sure that the debt collector does not say that you were served. If that happens, if they do say that you were served, you'll have some tough choices, but they're beyond this video. If you have been served, you have to decide whether or not to fight. You probably know we think you should. First, your chances of winning are good, as most debt collectors and even many original creditors lack either the evidence they need to win or the desire to go to court. They're pretty much looking for an easy victory. That's just the nature of the business, but we'll leave it at that for now. If you fight and lose, you usually won't pay more than if you don't fight. So, big deal, right? And if you want to settle, you'll want to start off fighting or you'll overpay or pay the wrong company. So with little to lose and much to gain, we think it makes sense to plan to fight. Do you need a lawyer? Again, you probably know we think you can do this on your own. We won't go into that here. We've done other videos on it, and we also have a reference to a page on our site where we go into it, into the question. But you can do this on your own and save a lot of money and probably do a better job anyway. We can show you how. So what do you do if you plan to defend? We discussed the possibility of a motion to dismiss at the page referred to below, but unless you're in the wrong court, the debt is very old, or you sent a verification request and didn't get any response at all, you'll probably want to answer the petition. That's easy, and we show you how. But the answer really is just the easiest part. If you want to defend, you should grab the initiative and immediately start with the discovery. That's a little harder, and people have often asked for help with this. That help is now here, and our new product shows you how to do that too. It includes sample interrogatories, requests for documents, and requests for admissions. Taken together with your answer, these discovery documents will put you in excellent shape for the scheduling conference. And that's critical because you want the court to put the trial off as long as possible, while both the judge and the other side want to get it over as soon as they can. You need to have discovery served so you can put the trial off. Doing that immediately reduces the value of the suit to the other side and serves notice that you're going to be hard to beat. It's the first biggest step in defending yourself. The rest isn't completely easy street, but we can help you with that too, and it isn't too hard. Helping people protect their rights is what we do. Protect what's yours and don't let the debt collectors rip you off. Take action to protect yourself from the debt collectors and help others do the same. Please like this video, share it with anybody you think could use it, subscribe, and comment, as all these things help other people find our materials. YourLegalLegUp.com